Hi everybody, welcome back to Cedar Creek RC. John here, disembodied voice again. Still a little under the weather, but that's alright. We're gonna try to get this together. I found some cheap drive shafts. They're metal, we'll see if they work. No idea if they're gonna work, but all we can really do is try. But they are metal and they seem decent. I mean, if they do fail, we'll just put the plastic ones back on and revisit metal ones later. Sometimes it's good to run plastic ones because you can, if that breaks, I don't know if that's gonna work. I have a feeling that set screw is going to back out, but that's all right. We can't screw it in all the way because it's wanting to hit on other parts and pieces. I don't know where my panhard screw went, so bear with me just a second while I look for that. Or I'll just dig out another screw. Bad part is I don't know what length I need. It looks like a 6mm or 3mm by 6 maybe. Whatever this is will work. And I have some red differential covers I could put on this, but I think I'm just going to stick with these silver ones, chrome ones, whatever you want to call them. You can see the steering arm is what I worked on a little bit to try to polish it up. I'm probably going to end up getting new links later on down the road. I just didn't do it this time. These, I mean, they're not horrible, they're not the best, but I can make do, and I don't know if I want to go with like a higher clearance link or just straight. I feel like I'm messing something up, and I don't know what I'm messing up yet, so. Probably should have attached all the links before I started doing this. Maybe this was a steering link. Maybe that's the axle link. I might have to redo some some things here. We'll find out. I think that's what it is. I think I have these links. Maybe? I don't know. Should have probably watched my video of taking this apart. Or at least labeled what my panhard mount was. I do have something to turn this into a 4-link setup as well. Yeah, I think I just screwed up a little bit. Nothing major, but I can't believe this build is almost done though. I think the roughest or the hardest part is going to be adjusting these shift servos and everything that goes into that. I'm going to do that off camera because I imagine I'm going to get frustrated with it. So and I don't know if I'm going to have to replace the shift linkage. Not shift, I keep calling it shift linkage. It's not really shift linkage. But the linkage that makes the differentials lock and unlock, I didn't mess with them really any. So maybe it won't be too bad. Like I mean, I shifted them back and forth to make sure they work, but I didn't take them completely apart because I didn't want to screw it up. But it's come together a little easier than I thought. It was cleaner than I thought it was gonna be. Still have to figure out what I really want to do with the body. Alright, why is this not lining up? Is that too long? I have the wrong one on there, I think. I had these separated out, and then I don't remember what I was doing, and I got them all jumbled up. But I'm kind of hoping it's like all other crawlers where the shorter ones go on the front. Should have done this first. It's all right. We're getting there. I might have put the back ones that go on might have to pause the video and come back and see what I did wrong. Yep, I'll do that. I'll be right back and just... Alright, we're back. I screwed up. I had the rears on the front and everything was just backwards. Remember, when you do this, label your stuff. I just took it apart and went all gung-ho on it and forgot to label a few things. But no harm, no foul. It's going together. Can't wait to show you the wheels I got for it, and I'll show those compared to the stock wheels that came on it. I'm pretty happy with the ones that I have that I'm going to put on it, and I'm using some Traxxas Precipice tires, I think is what they are, and they're a pretty decent tire. I'm finding these are much easier to work on than 18 scale stuff though, and 24 scale stuff. Probably should have used my car stand. Probably would work out much better. See, I thought I think it's done. Not done, but get that parts together. The front. I might need to adjust some shock oil. And I'm thinking these don't need to be super tight. I think that might have been part of my problem with the shifting before. They didn't want to stay where they were. But we have to do some fine tuning for sure. And just kind of tightening and making sure everything's right. Still got to find the bumpers. They're here. They just have to be found. Get those adjusted. And we'll go ahead and compare what we're gonna put on here. This is the stock tire, or stock wheels, or at least the ones I got with it, and they're just Traxxas brand. They're not horrible, but this is what I'm going with. The Traxxas Precipice. A very similar style. I've already put them together. They are beadlock. Of course, these are just for looks, but I'll get those put on. We'll show those on the next video. I'm hoping I can get everything kind of dialed in to where it works correctly. And I hope the weather stays nice enough where I can get some running video. If not, it's going to be a while. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And remember to stay safe and have a great day.